These are 40 skills for when you're facing a defender in a 1v1 situation. And we've ordered them by level of difficulty, with number 1 being the least difficult and number 40 being the most. Number 1. Change of speed. One of the most simple and effective skills in all of football is really barely a skill at all. In fact, all you really do is push the ball past the defender and run. Two, cuts. Perhaps the most common skill in all of football. Dribble at a defender. Then, before you get too close, use the inside or outside of your foot to cut the ball at an angle past the defender. Three, the shoulder drop. When you're facing a defender, take a big step one direction, leaning your body and dropping your shoulder that way. Then use your other foot to push the ball the other way. Four, the Cruyff. When a defender is moving to block your shot or cross, wind up like you're going to shoot, but instead use the inside of your foot to drag the ball behind your leg. Five, fake kick. When you're in a crossing position, touch the ball out to the side and run up as if you were going to cross it. But instead, use the inside of your foot to drag the ball past the defender. The stop and go, underside of foot. When you're dribbling down the field, but a defender is catching up with you, use the underside of your foot to stop the ball. Then, immediately use the inside of your other foot to push the ball past the defender. The stop and go, inside of foot. The stop and go with the inside of your foot is almost exactly the same as the stop and go with the underside of your foot. The only difference is that you use the inside of your foot to stop the ball before pushing it past the defender. Eight, the inside out. Use the inside of your foot and start dragging the ball across your body. Then use the outside of that same foot to cut the ball the other way. Nine, la croqueta. Use the inside of your foot and slide the ball across your body to your other foot. Then use the inside of your other foot to push the ball past the defender. Ten, the roll croqueta. When a defender is running in for a tackle, but you get there first, use the underside of your foot to pull the ball away from the tackle and across your body. Then use the inside of your other foot to push the ball past the defender. "11. The push and go. When the ball is out in front of you, and you feel that the defender will get to it before you have it under your control, one thing you can do is reach out and poke the ball past them. Then run around the other way so that you don't run into them. The step over. When you're dribbling at a defender, bring one foot around the front of the ball. Then use the top of your other foot to push the ball the other direction past the defender. The Ronaldo chop. When you're running down the wing and you feel a defender is catching up to you, jump with both feet and use the inside of your foot to chop the ball behind your leg and the defender. The fake cutback. When you're running down the wing and a defender is catching up, use the outside of your foot to briefly stop the ball. Then immediately use the inside of that same foot to push the ball down the line. The fake and la croqueta. When you're facing a defender, but you don't have much forward momentum, use your foot that's closest to the ball and make a small feint to the side. Then, using the inside of that same foot, drag the ball across your body. Then, use the inside of your other foot to push the ball past the defender. The L cut. When you're cutting past a defender, but you don't want the ball to go too far to the side, use the outside of your foot and make a small cut directly to the side. Then, immediately switch to the inside of your foot and push the ball straight past the defender. 17. The fake kick chop. When you're dribbling at a defender and you're in a position where you could shoot, wind up like you're going to shoot, but instead, use the inside of your foot to chop the ball the other way. The dragon step over. When you're facing a defender on the wing, use the inside of your foot and start dragging the ball across your body. Then bring your foot around the ball, making it look like you're going to cut back. And finally, use your other foot to push the ball past the defender. One and a half step overs. When Mbappe is looking to cut inside and shoot, one thing he often does is essentially 1.5 step overs, where he does a quick step over one direction, then immediately does a small body feint the other direction. And then, before the defender can even think, he cuts the direction he was going all along. The lift. When you're in a tight situation on the wing and the defender thinks there's nowhere for you to go, one thing you can do is stick your toe underneath the ball and lift it down the line, over the defender's foot. The double cut. When you're nudging at a defender, use the outside of your foot and make a small cut directly to the side. Then, when the defender shifts to stop you, use that same foot to cut the ball back the other way. The scoop turn. When you're dribbling a defender on the wing, open up your body and start pushing the ball as if you were going to pass it. But instead, drag the ball in a curved motion and push the ball down the wing. The inside-outside step over. When you're running down the wing and a defender is chasing you, step around the front of the ball and across your body, allowing the defender to catch up. But then, as the ball rolls forward, use that same foot to step around the ball the other direction. And use your other foot to push the ball down the line. Shaky dance. When you're facing the defender and the ball is still, shake your foot behind the ball and feint like you're going to go different directions, and basically just dance. Then accelerate past the defender when they least expect it. These boys and girls, what you learn is a do my thing. Talent classes in session, journey on your thing. 25. The roll cutback. When a defender is running with you, start by using the underside of your foot to roll the ball away from the defender. Then use the inside of your other foot to cut the ball back behind your leg and against the momentum of the defender. Yeah. These boys and girls, what you learn is a do my thing. The fake Rabona. When the ball is rolling, run up like you're going to cross, and plant one foot right next to the ball. Then bring your other foot behind your leg, and use the top of that foot to stop the ball. "27. Roll elastico. When you're facing a defender on the wing, use the underside of your foot to roll the ball to the side. Then, use the inside of that same foot to hit the ball past the defender. "28. The Dragon Meg. When you're dribbling a defender on the wing, use the inside of your foot and start dragging the ball across your body. Then, when they step to defend you, use the outside of that same foot to push the ball through their legs. "29. The Roll Croqueta Meg. When you're facing a defender, use the underside of your foot to roll the ball across your body. Then, when the defender moves to stop you, use your other foot to push the ball through the gap in their legs. The Roll Flick Up. When you're facing a defender on the wing, start rolling the ball back, baiting the defender to move closer. Then use the underside of your foot to pull the ball back toward your body. And use your toe to flick the ball up in the air and down the line. "31. The Elastico. When you're facing a defender, use the outside of your foot to start pushing the ball one way. Then, immediately bring your foot around the ball and use the inside of your foot to push the ball the other way. "32. The Temptin' Meg. When you're facing a defender in the corner, use the underside of your foot and start calmly pulling the ball back, encouraging the defender to move toward you to close down that space. Then, when the defender moves for it, put the ball through their legs. "33. Scoop Meg. When you're facing a defender, use the inside of your foot and start pushing the ball as if you were going to pass to a teammate. Then, if the defender reaches to block the pass, drag the ball in a curved motion through their legs. "34. The Outside Elastico. When you're facing a defender, use the outside of your heel and start pushing the ball toward the defender. Then, immediately use the outside of your toe and flick the ball the other direction past the defender. Elastico Meg. When you're facing a defender on the wing, use the top of your foot to start pushing the ball as if you were going to cut past the defender. Then use the inside of your foot to push the ball through the defender's legs. The forward elastico. When a defender is close, use the outside of your foot and start pushing the ball to the side. But then, before the ball can get away from you, bring your foot around the ball and push it straight past the defender. Double elastico. Use the inside of your foot to drag the ball across your body, and at the same time bring your foot around the ball. Then use the outside of that same foot to take a touch back the other way, and bring your foot around the ball again. And finally, use the inside of your foot to push the ball past the defender. The rainbow. When a defender is close to you, grab the ball between your toe and your heel and lift upward with both feet. Then use your heel to flick the ball over the defender's head. Ronaldo Fenomeno. When you're facing a defender on the wing, use the underside of your foot to pull the ball back toward your other foot. Then, use the inside of that foot to hit the ball in front of you. And finally, use your original foot to push the ball past the defender. The hocus pocus. When you're facing a defender, bring one foot in front of the ball. Then, use the inside of your other foot to push the ball behind your leg. Finally, use the top of that same foot to push the ball past your standing leg and the defender.